Shalom, fellow appreciators of undead sausage and walls of dubious quality. We are here yet again with yet further Dead Space. I'm intending to finish Dead Space today on normal, and there is nothing any one of you can do about it. Dead Space will simply just be another victim in my horror game repertoire. Yes. You will excuse me as I try to cough up the remnants of my travel biscuit. I was laboring under the assumption that eating aforementioned travel biscuit would refresh me. The travel biscuit has since betrayed me in this endeavor. In fact, whilst I am feeling less hungry, I am also feeling less refreshed. Turns out that chocolate-covered biscuits might actually go down less than smoothly. Turns out. I am also beginning to feel the rapidly undeniable urge to urinate, so if I simply disappear for 10 to 15 minutes, just, you know, be aware. I haven't been eaten or anything. Probably. Now, what the hell was I doing? Ah yes, escaping the Ishimura. Frankly, I feel like that's been my objective for quite some time now. Destroy tendrils. Oh, okay. Well, that's also fine. See, it's not really a biscuit either. It's more like a chocolate-covered cracker in reality. But at the same time, it's also kind of a biscuit, so I don't really know how to describe it. It has cracker elements to it. Like, it's not uncrackery, but it's not necessarily unbiscuity either. Some dude from Star Trek. Wait, hold on. Your portrait is... Aha! I fucking knew it! I was like, your portrait is slightly askew! And there was indeed a treasure behind the man with the turban. What a foolish video game thinking that I can hide things from Arch. Right, here we are yet again. I feel as if I feel like I just came from here.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Are you fucking with me, video game? Are you, like the travel biscuits, attempting to mislead me? Infidious. Infidious Rex? No. I figured for a moment maybe you could bang through the wall there and thus reveal a secret, but that was not the case. This is not a bad little stateroom, actually. No. You got some chairs, you've got some glowing bits of rocks. You know, maybe the bits of rocks are like these are from planets that I have previously torn apart and violated over the course of my career. Kind of like hunting trophies, just more geographic in nature. It's a pretty nice bathroom too. Little large for one person. Unless you're intending to make the captain share a bathroom, which feels unreasonable. Alright, come at me, bitches. Oh, God, you're coming from both sides or something? Oh, no, not you. That is not a flamethrower. Well, it's even something roughly approximate to the objective, but still. Sandoom donates $20. Thank you very much, sir, to say thanks, Arch, for the lovely video on the Horned Rat and how all other gods are just pretenders in comparison. Blessed be the herald of the great Horned Rat, ArchCast, our Lord and Savior. It is correct. Only the Horned Rat is a true god. Every other god is a pathetic pretender and a vague imitation of his furred fiendish glory. So, Bob, yep, there we go. Bob 2.0.
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh! Hello. Is that you, Bob? Yep. No, that's not Bob. Oh, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, why? No, jeez, come on. Come on now. That was not the button I wanted. I actually... Oh, hello. That's new. I wasn't aware you could do that. Oh, it's one of those things. Gosh darn it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. Ugh. Oh boy, they've got armor bits. Right, there you go. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oh, God, heavens, just... Woo! No, 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 sir. No! And you've got a lot of armor bits on you, don't you? Gosh. Darn. Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. At least your arms aren't armored, I suppose. God, I wasted a lot of ammo on that, didn't I? A brief moment of panic terror there as I was thinking to myself, wait, hold on a second, if I just get a little bit of distance, I can do this more effectively. Except, of course, I'm using a weapon that doesn't really cut the way I needed it to cut to deal with these more effectively. And I still have not gathered the wherewithal to actually, you know, rip the things off the wall that kills them instantly, but details the fucking tails. Right. I only lost like 1 health bar. That's not too bad, actually. Also, I really should be using the spinny blade itself. Hello. Spinny blade itself. How can I get you? Can I... Oh my god, it's a puzzle. Oh my god, it is a puzzle. Well, apparently it's a puzzle beyond my capacity to solve as well. But yeah, should have used the regular spinny blade actually there. But at the same time, I don't think that was there a second ago. Was it? Should I be standing nearby that? Isn't that the thing that drives everybody insane? Should I be in the same room as it? Apparently the video game is of the opinion that I should. Then again, Isaac is already turning a little bit loopy, so... how much loopier can he possibly get? Am I doing this, all of this, to, like, I don't know, free the marker or something? Because I feel like that should be the opposite of what I should be doing. Surely my primary objective at the time should be gathering vast quantities of semtex and strapping it onto it. Right? Oh, hello there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Terrence Kine. Remember we spoke on the Valor?
If you're real, let me in. I need to destroy that cluster behind you.
Not yet. Escape on that shuttle and you'll kill us all. When they took the marker from Aegis 7, it woke the being in the core of the planet.
Uh-huh. Well, that's unusual.
The hell is that?
Mercer calls it the hive mind. Nexus for consumption. Controls these. That covers telepathic. If we leave while the hive mind is active, well, you saw the Valor. If even a single necromorph escapes, humanity is finished. The marker. Emilia, she knew. She told me it would return the beast to its slumber.
Okay, so if we return the marker to Aegis 7, it'll stop the outbreak?
Exactly. But we need the shuttle to return it to the planet. You have a singularity core, and I can let you through. So what do you say?
If it'll end this for good, deal.
Excellent. I can distract Mercer, but not for long. And get the marker to the shuttle bay quickly. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for helping me fix my mistakes.
I'm not sure about this. Oh, wait. Are you about to open that door and be numbed now? You about to be eaten? Oh, no, you just had to exit the room. Because I can't possibly interact with an NPC face-to-face in this video game. That couldn't possibly conceivably happen. Presumably due to the ridiculous hardware limitations of machines at this point in time. It's like, we cannot have two NPCs in the same room. That'd be terrible. It would literally explode everything. He can help us, can he? He can help us. He can help us. Amelia. Yet again, I have this weird sensation as if I am being used and abused by people. By forces beyond my control. I could not care less about the Force Gun video game. I literally could not. There is nothing in this entire universe that could cause me to care less about the Force Gun. Might as well get some more stasis energy, I suppose. I haven't been upgrading the suit at all. I'm pretty sure that at this point, I'm pretty much just doing whatever the necromorphs want me to do, which is not really the feeling that I was hoping for, but oh well, here we are. The video game is giving me my instructions, and it has yet to indicate to me that there is any way I can, do the reasonable thing here, and simply strap the marker to a explosive missile or a, nuclear warhead or something, and simply make it go kablooey, because that would be the obvious thing to do here. Any other solution, frankly, seems mildly retarded and ridiculous, but oh well. Oh.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Bob, is that you?
Quarantine activated.
Whoa! Hello there, sir. Please don't. Oh, no. No. Neither of you do anything. Bouncy bits. Bouncy bits. Bouncy bits. Right, corner camping has yet again proven itself to be the strategy of the gods. Anyone who doubts the mastery of Miss Corner? The corner is a minor deity in the bridge god pantheon. Obviously, the bridge god himself is the finest of all defensive works. Hailing from Total War Warhammer, of course, the proper one, the modern one, not that silly game made by CA. Where any chaos invasion could be stopped rather dead in its track by a sufficient quantity of pikemen, cannons, and preferably musketmen if you've got them. This is the birth of the bridge god. He has litanies and prayers and everything. The corner, a queen, she is of course, is one of the minor entities. She too can provide relatively decent defensive prowess on occasion, and seeing as Creative Assembly elected to simply remove bridges from all of their games, seeing as, the player was able to use them to demonstrate how retarded their AI is, the Queen of the Corner is now one's only option for advantageous positioning on your average battle map. Hello there.
Ah, you have it. Now install the singularity core on the shuttle. I'll come help you load the marker. Damn, Mercer's close. Hurry!
Oh. I didn't think you were still wiggling. Sandu, Dominus $2, say, how fun would it be to have a chainsword in the game? It actually genuinely would. Like a nice, big, fat, industrial two-handed saw or something like that. That'd be great. I imagine it would be more like a single target weapon rather than the AoE of this current saw iteration, but still, it'd be quite nice. The game is loading me up on bits again. And it's also giving me bombs and stasis containers. I feel as if the video game is preparing to throw something at me. And considering that this thing is supposedly controlled by a hive mind, one would then suspect that it might be getting a pinch nervous.
I have lost.
Dev has indeed lost. Dev has lost more things than Dev could possibly... Oh, wow, they are really loading my ass up. More stasis bombs.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I've been expecting them to throw Bob 2.0 at me again for a while now, but they haven't. What could be worse than Bob 2.0? Oh. Hold on. I am beginning to suspect something. I am beginning to develop what we call a working hypothesis. Filthy Casual, Tony's found all say, stopping by to throw money at you for continuing Dead Space, and breaking news of it, I am to be proud of you. Head pats, thank you very much. Yeah, this is definitely a boss battle arena. Fucking Stasis Charger in the corner as well, oh boy. I don't know what they're gonna throw at me, but it's gonna be something. Let's make sure we picked up all of the ammunition and the goodies before we, activate whatever it is that's about to hit us over the head. I feel like I should gather up all of the consumables around the room or something and stack them in a neat pile within easy reach. Right, where am I going? Shuttle. More ammunition. And that, then, would be the activate the boss encounter thing, I think. Give me uno secondo. I have a big, fat, disgusting booger in my nose that I can't quite get rid of through normal means, so I'm going to go and blow it before it makes me start sneezing aggressively into the camera and blowing everybody's eardrums out. Much improved. Kilo10 donates 25 AED, which I presume is some sort of futuristic currency. Say, love the Dead Space playthrough. How much is it going to cost to get you to do a playthrough of Alien Isolation? I've heard that game is scary. Lots. There we go. This is why we need a go-to commercial button on the internet.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I think the going rate is a grand. I got paid. This one was by a single individual who sent me a Streamlabs donation. I still don't know who that individual is. That is, oh, hello, more goodies. Anonymous, but I was kind of hoping to put off Dead Space a little bit longer, honestly. I think the main contenders right now is Resident Evil 2 remake, which I know very little about. Anyways. Let's get the boss encounter started.
Replaced. Test fire shuttle engines to complete hardware installation.
Test fire shuttle engines. Bob? You in here, Bob? Like, just, come on. Just jump out of my ass. I know you're here somewhere. Like, I know you are here. There you are, Bob. Alright, video game. I think... Ow! Bob, you've gotten a little bit quicker since last time. I'm pretty sure I know what the video game wants me... Oh, hello. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, hello! You're one of the rapid ones, aren't you?
Fire is the answer.
Right, that was a slight overkill, actually. Right, I think I know what the... Oh. Oh, hello. Were you not dead? I was pretty sure you were dead. Why are you... Oh. The thingity-bob is giving them, like, superpowers or something. Well, that's fucking unfortunate. Okay, I've got to lure them away from the marker, because if they're near the marker... Oh, I heard you back there. You've got armor bits. There we go. If they're near the marker, they don't die, which is... non-ideal. Where did Bob go? I've lost count of... Not count of, I've lost sight of Bob. Is that you, Bob? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Just... give you a quick little roast again. Ah, damn it.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Ah, there we are. Okay, come over here, Bob. I've got a reasonable idea of what the video game wants me to do with you.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Do. Come on, Bob. There's nothing to be scared of over here. Bob? Oh, there you are. You're just, you know, you're just regenerating a bit. That's fair. Right. Come on, Bob, me boy. This is going to require a little bit of timing, isn't it? Okay, and then... chop his arms off.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Yeah, got him. What the fuck was that supposed to be? What the f... Is my aim just gotten that bad, or is the video game fucking with me? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, just stay there, Bob. Ah, got in Himmel. There we go.
Test fire in progress.
Don't get up, Bob. Thank you. That ate a bit more in the way of ammunition than I was hoping for. I was pretty sure I'd killed you.
The answer.
Oh, bastard! That was kind of funny. That was good.
Bring conversions. Make us whole.
Oh, bastard! You killed him. He was being a bit.
I have lost.
No, the giant undead monster is betraying his promises to me. How could this happen to me? Well, it could. Ow! Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Isaac, there you go. Pull out your gun. There's the gooey bit. Come on, come on. Oop. There we go. Well, that was a bit mean.
Do you read me? Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark, come in.
Fuck this ship.
Fuck this ship indeed.
Fuck all it too. Kendra?
I'm here, but every alert on the Ishimura is screaming. Critical damage to internal systems. The marker just ripped right through the ship. Something pulled it down to the cargo bay.
Kind. Pilot the shuttle to the hangar. I'm going after the marker.
Of course. Amelia, quickly.
Wait, Dr. Kine. That guy's lost it. He killed the captain. We can't trust him near the marker.
He says returning it to the planet is the only way to end this. We've got to try. I'm heading to cargo. You ping Nicole's rig and tell her where to go.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. When I get the marker, we're all getting out of here.
I don't know about that. I think we're all going to die. Alright, well, you know, no plan ever goes quite like you'd wanted to and all that.
Flight deck trap control.
Laifu Haiku donates 20 Idros saying, have some hyper-inflated money, Mindbridge God. Thank you.
Mr. Clark, we're We're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
Will meet you there? We?
Yes.
Is there a plural of you?
We'll send the hive mind back into the darkness.
Ah. You're seeing your wife, aren't you?
Our only escape shuttle. Shit, Isaac. Those things you've killed, their biomass has pulled down in the cargo bay. It's recombined itself into... Well, it's something huge,
large
the
and
marker's
terrible?
embedded right in the middle. How the hell do we do this?
Kill it.
Got the Ishimura's cargo cranes. They can move half a bay of mining gear, no problem. If whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker, I'm in.
Override the safeties, and yes, it might work. But hurry. We're losing critical systems fast.
Absolutely. Right on it. Just gonna, browse the shopping district for a moment first. Obviously, don't say, just a heads up, Force Gun was a very powerful weapon in the original. When upgraded, it can blow necromorphs apart with its blast rather than just pushing them. Good crowd control weapon, might want to give it a second chance. No. I have elected not to. Simple as. No second chances here. It disappointed me that one time, and it will never disappoint me again. Let's see, $60,000? Yeah, I don't see that as a reasonable prospect anytime soon, I'm afraid. I'm still carrying some medical goods, but... Line racks, yeah, I don't think we're going to be using the line gun anytime immediately, so... We're just going to use the linear nuke weapon instead. Sandoom, $2 say, would commercial break be Spirit you beating Gibbs? It could be. I see no particular reason why it should not be. Oh, hey, useful.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
I'm, sorry to say this, computer, but I don't think there are any designated safe zones anymore. Okay. Something's making crying noises. Something about to ambush my ass? No? Alrighty then. Are these crates hiding something secret? Yes, they are. Crates are always hiding something secret.
All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Even if they don't themselves know it. Ow. Just... You dead? You're not dead. Come on. Slight waste of line gun ammo, but such is life on occasion. All right, I've got the master.
Security card.
Force gun upgrade, right. For a moment there, that looked like a Gatling gun, and I was about to be very joyous. But then the video game had to choose to disappoint me. Why did the video game choose to disappoint me in that way? No one will. Hiccups ever truly know.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Oh, right. For a moment there, I was like, you're a weird monster I haven't seen before, but no, it's just one of the pregos. Ah. They and their babies squeal so nicely when they burn, don't they? It's like it's a giant explosive spider monster. No, 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 it's just pregnant. You too would look like that if you were impregnated. It's true. CDC 41392 donates $10. Thank you very much. To say, greetings, Arch. So we figured on how a Imperial vessel will fare against necromorphs, as well as the other species factions. Now this question, how can Imperial worlds fare against Necro and the Markers? Significantly less well would be how they'd fare. Because, see, the Imperial Guard would have a decent chance, because a lasgun would actually be a pretty neato-cheeto weapon against necromorphs. But lasguns are not the exclusive purview of the Guard, but it's not far from it. Like, regular PDF is likely to have stuff like solid slug weaponry, auto guns, or local equivalents. Usually some piece of shit stuff manufacturer right there and then on the planet. Basically the knockoff version of a 41st millennium Kalashnikov.
This is Jacob Temple. I'm being held prisoner by Dr. Mercer. That lying fucker lured me off the mining deck to build something. To make his markers start converging? I don't know. Liz, if you find this, don't touch that marker. And if you see Mercer, run. I love you. After David, I never imagined Fuck, he's coming back.
Time to go, Mr. Temple. You can just leave your force gun here.
If you want me to build your shit, I'll need it.
But you won't need these modifications, will you? They look like they could hurt someone. I'll hold on to them. There. Now the marker. You can go ahead of me, Mr. Temple. Safety first.
Safety first indeed. The marker is fucking with poor little Isaac's head. What? What? What am I doing? What am I doing, and why am I doing it? Am I... Engage the cargo crane. Am I not engaging the cargo crane? Oh god, help me. Well, this is gonna get interesting, because I'm not entirely sure what the video game has asking for me now. Do I need to engage the one without the other? Is there something blocking them? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing something, clearly. Okay, let's see if we can find a blinking console somewhere. The average Imperial planet also wouldn't have, access to a whole lot in the way of psychers to protect themselves against the marker noises. Even presuming that the marker noises are indeed psychic and not, biological or something. Which they might be, seeing as they seem to change people's... Seeing as they seem to change people's, DNAs and stuff. It's entirely possible that the markers are actually screwing with people's insides on a physical level, rather than psychologically. In which case, you would need not even psychers would help you. Gosh darn it. There would also be way less in the way of communications and organization. Okay. Oh, shit. This is not the best gun for this. Woo! Hello. Ah, that's now going to go the rounds and resurrect all of the necromorphs. Oh, well. Well, that kinda sucks. That kinda sucks indeed. And boom. And boom. And now I need to make the bridges do their things, I believe. Right? No. This is a non-ideal weapon for this. Yep, like I said, non-ideal. Oh boy, you can't even actually reach that. Choppy choppy. Alright, where was I? Yes, big gun. Where are you? That's not going to help me right now. Ooh, well, this is stressful. Really? Your armor is proof against this thing? That's impressive. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Ah, there you are. Tremendous amount of shit the video game is suddenly throwing at me, isn't it? Case in point. Oh, tremendous amount of shit. Oh wow, mutated babies. Oh yes. Because the regular babies wasn't bad enough. Holy moly majoli.
Obstruction on cargo rail.
Right, and now the other thing. Excuse the slight delay in the super pats. Yes, the super pats. We're gonna call them that from now on. Excuse the slight absurd delay in the super pats. I am currently panicking quite badly and trying to figure out what the video game wishes for me to do, which is probably follow that thing and find out where the thing that blocks the thing is. Yes, please do give me more ammunition. The super pats. I like that.
Warning. Obstruction on cargo rail.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Pulsating thingamajig. Pulsating light. Is the pulsating light good for me or bad for me? Oh, did I not pick up the pancake? I did pick up the pancake. Am I supposed to maybe put fire inside of it? No. Okay, well that's up there, and it leads up there. Ah, there it is, you sneaky little bugger. You were hiding that from me. Right, there we go. Go on, Mr. Marco Thingy. Resurrect some more of the undead monsters to try and chew geniusly? God damn it. Convivially. There we go. Convivially on my insides. And eat. Well, never fucking mind that. It's like, eat shit and die. No, I have armor. And apparently this armor is very good. It's capable of stopping what is in essence a high-velocity railgun shot. I am hoping and praying that I am achieving something by moving this thing around on rails. I'm not sure what it is yet.
I'm reading a cargo transfer to the hangar bay.
Ah.
The marker. Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Kine, your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
A pickup. Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Oh yes, running for it. A fine plan. I can't possibly see that working out negatively in any way, shape, or form. No, no. Not at all. Okay, right. Super Pats. Hero U 45 donates $3. Thank you very much. To say, Arch, if you blow up the markers, unless it is completely vaporized, small pieces are the same as if the marker is intact. You're just making a bigger mess of things. You need to drop the marker into a star or something similar.
Lost.
Well, I mean, enough Semtex and it'll probably go pretty boom. Or, hell, again, just wrap it to one of the nuclear warheads inside of that little patrol craft that was next to us, right? I feel like that would do the job fairly well. Again, punting it into a star would be another decent option, no doubt about it. Like, you go into the sun now, where you cannot cause any further problems. Yes, that's going to be one of those you're going to be needing to run for your life segments, isn't it? So, before that, let's spend some more pancakes. The contact beam feels like secondary fire damage. See, I'm not really using the secondary. I'm surprised I haven't found any upgrades for the contact beam. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. For some reason, I thought I had access to the shop here. I do not. Life of Haiku donates 20 Idris to say AR actors versus Japanese anime VA. Who will win? The Japanese anime VA. That's it's not even a question. And in fact, that will be the topic of today's episode of increases fuel capacity. I don't know if I want that. I feel like I just want damage. As the Japanese created a AI advertisement using just AI, with no actors involved, and I think that is something that the actors should be clenching their little butt cheeks over, as it is going to severely inconvenience them in the long term. Right, I guess we'll just upgrade our happy little buzzsaw then, as that seems to be the best option at the moment. I should also put some more magical mystery juice inside of my veins. There we go. Nobody quite knows what's inside of the magical mystery juice, but it does make Isaac feel much better. And that is all we need to know. Oh, a save point. Oh, why not? Save. Dark Lushka donates $5. They found something funny. Attenborough Law here on YouTube. MFers are narrating 40k with AI David Attenborough voice. Never thought AI would lead here. I have seen that. And ballsy of the man, let's say that, as I personally would be nervous about using somebody's voice that's still alive in that fashion, but we'll see. Obdulio donates $2, saying, as for Alien Isolation, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That is proper horror game, and it freaked me out. Venture into that game at your own peril, since you do not like horror. I can't recommend it to you in good faith, even though it is a great game. Thanks for the heads up. Morio Kitsune, how bad would homunculi plus necromorphs be? Very bad, as the two would be, well, they'd be quite fond of each other, honestly. I think the homunculi would really like the necromorphs. He would see a great deal of promise in the necromorphs. So, is the ship going to start exploding around me? You, nope. You don't have a head. That's... huh. Unusual. TSF Caesar donates 20 Norwegian krones. Thank you very much. How would Daleks fare against the factions of 40k? I have no earthly goddamn idea what... ooh, $30,000 for... something. Okay, fine. I'll take it, because it will allow me to get the next armor set, so why the hell not? Because I know next to nothing about the Daleks, except they look really stupid. They're like little mobility chairs with laser guns on them. But apparently they kill everything instantaneously, so that'd be useful. They are also, as far as I understand, defeated by slight increases in elevation, though, so I don't know necessarily how dangerous they would be against any civilization with the technology to build curves. And that still leaves me with enough money to purchase some pancakes. Yay! Do sell that and purchase 2 pancakes. Always purchase more and more pancakes. Never purchase anything else that might keep me alive, like ammunition or health. Always just pancakes. And then place the entire onus on keeping me alive on the video game. Meet clients at the hangar bay.
Emergency.
Hello. Didn't we void the hangar bay to space a while ago?
Look, it's my brother. On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, We're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
I don't think you can. Like, unironically, I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh, hello, baby doll. Oh, well. See, that's the problem with the what if I just run idea. Because apparently the ship will just close doors on you, much like it just did right now. Oh boy, okay. Oh, that was... Come on, just hit the little blue glowy bit. There we go. Now we can take our time carving it to little squealy pieces. Hammond's voice, I am done playing around. Hammond. Hasn't Hammond been dead for a very long time, or... What? Oh, you little... Okay. Get the blue bit. There we go. Ooh. Oh. I keep pressing shift as if it's gonna do something. Like, yes, if I just press shift, I'll dodge out of the way. I will not. There's no such thing. Why am I hearing Hammond's voice? He was a retard in life, and I can't imagine death has much improved his intellect. Did I just kill Hammond? Because, no, I couldn't have, because he turned himself into potato mash. Or ketchup, depending on. Regardless, he got what he deserved. So, when are we going to see that side character chick's dead corpse? Well, a dead corpse. I feel as that is a bit of a surplus, really, but... Now, I tried down $5 to say, marker puts off energy-activating latent mutations embedded in our DNA from the original marker that hit Earth. Okay, so even psychers wouldn't work then. But if it's a latent DNA, then that means that the psychological nonsense wouldn't have any effect on the Imperials then. Because there's not going to be any markers on Terra. And if they were, I'm pretty sure the Imperials would have had an issue with that by now. Another Texan Bolt on is $2 to say, now I want a crossover game between Warhammer 40k and Dead Space. You know, it could work. Honestly, I missed the day of crossovers. Okay, a brief pause here to catch up on the Super Pats. But I genuinely miss the days of crossovers where various IPs could actually go like, hey, you know, we want to do like a crossover event with your IP, and the other IP would be like, wow, great, that's awesome, let's do it. And it was all just good fun, right? Whereas now, it's all lawsuits. Like, you dare touch Batman's fucking ears, I'm gonna kill you. And stuff like that. It's like, God, I miss the good old days. And Sandoom doing his $2 to say, do we get Super Pats because we are all rat bricks? Quite likely, yes.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Ken
Super
Daniel.
Pats and rat bricks.
Stand by, Isaac.
I like it.
He's bringing the shuttle in now.
Super Pats, rat bricks. Rat bricks and Super Pats.
Isaac, we can't run the automated loading controls. Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Kind, relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, then I can load the marker by hand.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand.
Jesus.
Yeah, we really should be talking about how he's, you know, talking to his dead girlfriend. That's... From everything we've experienced so far, that's not a good sign, really. Like, that tends to indicate that something's about to go very, 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 very wrong very quickly. But I guess we're just going to ignore that until he decides to stab the 2-bit side character in the neck. And then we're going to be like, wow, Nobody saw that one coming. Kind, you okay? No, I'm bleeding from a gushing wound in the hole that used to be my neck. All because of a crazy person. Yeah.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I can see why you might be a little bit miffed by that. Oh, wow. Well, that got very bright all of a sudden. I can't help but notice that there's a tremendous amount of high explosives gathered around the hangar as well. Granted, this is a hangar loading bay of a mining vessel, so a handful of high explosives might not be track, control, offline. And a handful of high explosives might not actually be a completely absurd thing to have here, as we are probably dealing with a fair bit of volatiles, but even so. Stop making that noise. Alright, nicely pre-packaged. Yet again, I cannot help but notice the fact that the video game is giving me loads of ammunition and stuff. Always be suspicious of video games when they do that, and a pancake too, thanks. Isaac is going to be like the best equipped engineer in the entirety of space at this point. He's going to just be a collection of pancakes. Except, of course, I'm sure in the sequel, the nice and helpful people somewhere else... Oh, a battery, that'll probably come in handy. The nice and helpful people of wherever the hell I'm going to go after this are going to be like, oh, hi, Isaac! I see you've got a tremendous quantity of pancakes there. I'm pretty sure you're not going to need those wherever you're going. And then Isaac will be depreciated from all of his pancakes. Right, how about you go over there where the marker can't resurrect you? Why did you stop here? Do I need to press another button somewhere, I'm guessing? Now, the big red rock is having an unfortunate effect on my mind, it feels like. Alright, well, there's a rail going down here, so I'm presuming there's going to be a button. That will presumably be the button. Cargo rail tracks. Yes? No? Is that what I'm going to need the second battery for? Presumably. Calm down, Isaac. Don't be so moany. You're just jogging a little bit in your super heavy spacesuit. It's fine. I mean, honestly, I'm wearing like an additional 30 kilos of armor plating at this point. Perhaps it is excusable for Isaac here to be a little bit short of breath on occasion. That just leads back in there. Right, so I've repowered that. Question then becomes, what else do I need to repower? Oh, or I can just, you know, activate the cargo tracks, I suppose. That's an alternative as well, yes. Oh. Right, stomp those. Don't punch them. Stomp them. There we go. Because they're really low to the ground, okay? You can't possibly stop something that is that far off the ground. This wouldn't be kosher. Get that, baby. Come here, baby. Go over there. Right, then we need to spin that, and off it goes. Alright, and now we need the crane, I think. Do, 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 do. Yes? Big, empty room. Suspicion intensifies yet again. I'd be mildly shocked and surprised if whatever was dwelling in the passenger compartment, or whatever they were talking about, wasn't going to attempt to interfere with my daring escape.
Guarantees citizenship.
You know, the entire idea of, like, the Dead Space enemy, right? That they don't die at all? That one's cute, but they're not really going through with it in-game, because they do die. You know, for all intents and purposes anyways, they die. Right. Am I missing something? I'm missing something, aren't I? I need to get that off the tracks first? I wonder if you could even do that. No, not really, because you would need to give people a lot more ammunition if you were to just, like, resurrect the necromorphs all the time. That wouldn't really work out, because they'd just need to be killed. Like, every time you enter an area, you need to kill the necromorphs again. And probably turn the game very action-focused very quickly, and probably reduce the terror very quickly. As murdering countless quantities. Position the marker. I'm guessing I didn't finish. As murdering countless quantities of necromorphs would eventually just become a chore. Like, you go into the room, you find the same usual 3 or 4 necromorphs, you kill them, and then you keep on going, and you just repeat that forever and ever.
There it is. The marker.
The marker.
Safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
And now I switch the power, I think. And the gravity thing was up there, yes. Another text in bold on his $2 to say Roanoke Gaming did some good videos on Deep Space, Dark Souls, Jesus Christ, Dead Space, holy moly, majoliole, lore, I'm guessing.
He's on board. Come, quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
I could just fly over there in 0G, but I guess we're gonna have to do this the old and long way so that I can be surprised by the enemy going roar.
Is she here?
No, that's the indicator that we're about to get murdered. Oh my god, the unexpected double cross. It was the woman. Women. Never trust them.
I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
What my department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
My god.
Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and Hammond that Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kai didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy.
Heck.
Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart. And woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sends you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7...
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained. For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
Okay, that was pretty nice. A nice little unexpected betrayal. Nice, nice. I like it, I like it. I mean, it's my fault for believing that a woman could be anything but a traitorous whore, I suppose, but, you know.
Isaac, come in, it's Nicole.
No, it's not.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
The video game is teaching me a valuable lesson about women. Yet again. And how you should not trust them. Under any circumstances. Ever. I must say, though, okay, so, an experiment by EarthGov, right? So they made the marker to be like, okay, the original marker was made by aliens, what the fuck does it do? Let's make a new one, see what happens. Then all this shit happens, obviously. Now, that means that the EarthGov does know what all of this nonsense is. Like, they must have a pretty darn good idea at this point of what all this nonsense is. And yet they continue to underestimate it again and again. See, that's the kind of the annoying part, because, like, at this point, they should know. Like, this is not a thing where you send, like, one rando infiltrator to do this. This is not where you send one ship and then you board it and be like, hello, survivors! Come aboard our vessel! This is something you send, like, a squadron of frigates, all armed with nuclear weapons, to fucking boom boom from distance, you know? Or at the very least, you send specially trained personnel who are like, yeah, don't touch the fucking creepy thing with the tentacles. It's not good for you.
There you are.
Thank God you're here. The ship's coming apart. I saw what you've been through. Your investigation, Mercer. What happened with us? I need you to know I'm sorry about everything.
Sometimes the audio, the speaky audio gets really low. Let me just actually, let me try that.
It's okay, Isaac. You know I forgive you. I love you.
No, you don't.
Good, but
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis 7. You can make us whole again.
I just want to make things right.
Then let's do it together.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Recalling shuttle USG-09.
I feel like all I'm doing now is fucking over the one person that's trying to fix shit, though.
Isaac, you don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, I know I'm doing something really stupid.
Smart thing.
You fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected from shuttle USG-09.
Escape pod. We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. But who can?
You're so evil. I don't like you. Right. Now that we've doomed everyone to death, let's just continue down this path and see what happens, I suppose. Another Texan Bull owners too don't say rat owners often refer to them as chaos potatoes.
I know.
I like that name, chaos
Mission
potatoes.
is finished.
Potatoes of
If we
chaos.
get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure I'm the bad guy
Never again.
in this story. I'm relatively certain, and I think it's relatively obvious too, which is a little bit of the problem here.
Structural integrity compromised.
I mean, the whole getting manipulated by the marker storyline is nice, and I like it, but I feel like the manipulation needs to be a lot more subtle than it currently is. Like, really, instead of having Nicole be on the ship, you should probably have had Nicole be with us from the beginning, so that we'd have no real reason to doubt that she was alive. Because right now, I haven't met a single motherfucker on this boat that's been alive and in the same room with me. So the very fact that I am in a room with a Nicole at the same time informs me pretty conclusively that she dead, yo. Artemis Faldo and his $5 to say, just to point out the marker problem could have been solved by just jettisoning it into the sun. Well, you'd have to jettison it at a decent amount of power, I'd guess. Seeing as that was one of the problems with the escape beacon, and that we couldn't just simply punt it out a hatch, which, I mean, frankly, I feel like we could just have punted it out a hatch, because it was an escape beacon, you know. I hear you over there. So presumably it has a fair bit of power to it, so even just getting it away from the Ishimura would be enough to, you know, have it working. Did I just lose hit points for no reason? Huh. But you had a shuttle, and you had the escape beacon. Like, there must be something on this ship that can be jettisoned with a sufficient amount of force and can be programmed, right? You'd think? Even just an escape pod. You will not be able to return. Oh. But even just an escape pod, right? You know, you reprogram it to head for the sun. I'm sure there's some security measures to not allow the escape pod to head towards the sun, for obvious reasons. But you could jerry-rig that. I'm an engineer. I've done worse shit, sure. Right? And voila, the problem would be done. You know? Mount a couple of them on it. There seems to be other solutions to this quandary. Artemis Fowl donates $2 say, Arch, miss my super chat. Artemis, you stilly little winker.
Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again.
The fact that he also keeps banging on about how we're going to make us whole, etc. too, is bit of a dead giveaway. But okay, let's just continue to doom the human race. Why not?
Steady.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
One more ride together, then.
I suppose you could argue that the point then becomes more like
This all began.
seeing the inevitable unfold and knowing that you have no way of stopping it, because it isn't actually you or Isaac doing it. It's really just it's simulating the control the marker has over you, I guess. Like Isaac himself,
If you're not ready.
were he lucid, would understand that what he's doing is wrong, but he isn't lucid. He's under the control of the marker.
Hungry.
Yeah, I can buy that.
But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
We will be whole again. Just in case, Isaac, you didn't realize that I'm evil already. No, Nicole, I'm on board. Oh wow, my girlfriend disappeared in a mysterious haze of brain fartiness again. Ah. I mean, she's long had a habit of doing that, so I'm not going to ask any particular questions as to how that could occur. Mr. Knuckles donate 500 Japanese yens to say Isaac isn't the bad guy in Dead Space, just an extremely overworked space engineer. He is getting too old for this. He is. Yeah, if you view it basically as this isn't him being wrong or you doing wrong, this is simply you being manipulated by the marker.
Now's our chance.
And you don't have an option in that because that is literally what the marker does to you. I'm a lot happier with that explanation, frankly. And apparently, all of this can be translated, by the way, which is quite cool as well, in that the developers actually made, like, a alien language, and there's even a cipher in-game somewhere, supposedly. That's cute. It's dedication to the craft. Ammunition. So, that giant thing living down on the planet... Oh, well, okay, we're in for a boss fight again, are we? Every time I see a stasis container... So that giant thing living beneath the planet's surface, is it going to be happy with this? Is it going to be like, hey, dude, thanks? Or is it going to be like, right, and try and kill me again?
Look. The light in the sky.
Gravity tethers on the Ishimura are failing.
Oh, there we go.
Tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
Return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again.
The hive mind will obey. I see. So this was humanity going like, oh yes, by the way, there's a giant monster living at the heart of this planet. We figured we could enslave it. Doctor, are you sure this is a good idea? Yes, I'm a scientist after all. You know, scientists are the problem, I've come to the conclusion of. We should not be trusting them as much as we do. They have terrible, terrible ideas, very frequently as well. Can you imagine that Pentagon briefing, by the way? It's like, Mr. President, we've discovered an enormous alien life form the size of a fucking planet. Wow, okay. Are we about to be all exterminated or eaten by any chance? No, it's dormant. Whew, great. Okay, so I presume the plan is to leave it like that, right? No, Mr. President. We're gonna wake it up and try to enslave it. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? Why would we not do that? Sounds like such a brilliant idea. This would be the moment where any sane president would raise perhaps an objection or two, I imagine. Blah blah blah. Do you have more pancakes for me, store? I am always desperately in desire of pancakes. You have precisely one pancake for me. Oh, I shall take the pancake. I wonder if I couldn't just bust this entire thing down and steal all the pancakes one day, because clearly there must be a lot of pancakes in there. A lot of pancakes that are being kept from me by force. Suit. Air. Stasis energy. Stasis duration. I don't have any more hit points, do I? That's a little bit sad. Ripper's fully upgraded. Flamethrower is pretty good. Contact beam. I mean, I suppose we can get, like, the secondary fire damage on the contact beam. Why not? Stasis duration. Stasis energy. Stuff and things. I would have liked more hit points, honestly. That'd be nice. Alright, so I'm still not sure where the boss fight is. Whoa! You still out there? Oh, Darnation. You're one of those things. Have no fear. The beam of absolute and unending annihilation.
It combines us. But there's a dead space in that signal. Around the marker itself. The eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
I've seen it. With this pedestal. Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep. And the living will see what can't be forgotten.
Oh, okay, you're one of those. That was not what I wanted. Thank you. Keep on going, my lovely. Forward to your destiny of enslaving humanity. As that is likely to be the actual, final thing. So, clearly, whatever made the markers has got to be something to do with the giant thing that lives at the bottom of this planet, right? I mean, that would be sensible. And seeing as there was an original marker apparently found on Earth, unless humanity found out a way how to make, giant beings that sleep at the heart of planets, it seems reasonable to assume that the being that lives at the heart of the planet made the markers? Or that the being at the heart of the planet is simply a enormous fucking necromorph, and the people who originally made the markers were using those as, I don't know, interstellar post offices? Either that or an invasion force. Regardless, I doubt anything is going to work out well from us reactivating this.
Unknown biohazard detected. Quarantine in progress.
Oh, an unknown biohazard. Oh, Jesus. For a moment there, I was afraid it would be smallpox or something. Something actually scary. Bounce. Bounce. Did I just hit myself with my own spinny blade? I think I did, didn't I? Oh, God, don't come over here. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. That's unfortunate. Actually, that's more unfortunate. Shit. Shouldn't have done that. Here. Hello, baby. Right, now, if all of you could come over here, please. So that you can die without, causing me any further problems. And without getting resurrected, if at all possible. There we are. Now I'm curious.
Lifting quarantine.
No, I don't think that did any damage to me. I mean, I had a splash of blood on me, but I actually think I was fine. I think.
Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
If she did, would that make this easier?
No, it would make the crazy bitch a crazy bitch. There's also the whole religion thing, which... Well, the question now is, do we put the horse before the cart or the cart before the horse? Was the religion a result of the markers? Or were the markers a result of the religion? Like, which came first? Is the religion a reaction to it? Or does the religion exist because of some interdimensional space warp thingamagaffin that's like, hey, make giant red spiky things and become monsters? Jiggly, please don't. I said cease. And let me go to the other side. Regardless, humanity should have nuked the place from orbit and never touched any of it ever again. Goody. Here on the Ishimura, we decided to make it so that every single item of moving stuff, be it bridges or doors or even just, you know, the ventilation systems or the fucking showers, all sound like monsters screaming at you. Several people have asked us why we elected to do this, and, well, frankly, we have no fucking clue. No idea. No answer whatsoever. But somebody up in upper management figured it'd be a great idea to keep morale up, you know? And they figured they might be able to shoot some kind of a horror television show here at some point. You know, best cover all of your bases, just in case. We have had a handful of reported heart attacks in the shower, mind you, when the showers start screaming at people, but again, we figured it adds to the ambiance of outer space.
There's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side.
I hit a war womb.
Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry.
Ah, there's the wall womb. Burn. You burning? Oh, second wall womb. Just chuck that one a little bit extra just for safety's sake. I don't like the wall wombs. Well, I kinda do, because they're easy enemies to fight so long as you're using the flamethrower, but I imagine for anybody else, the wall wombs must actually be rather annoying, seeing as they've got a lot of tentacles, which means you've got to shoot them a lot to kill them. Or I don't know, use grenades, maybe? I don't know. Supposedly the pulse rifle is actually a good weapon, I've been told. I disagree.
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged.
Ah. Soapy water. Laced with necromorph goo, no doubt.
Warning. Main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline.
You know, the game hasn't really ambushed me in an elevator so far. Except for that one time, I guess. Oh, boy, video game. Are you gonna request me to do puzzly things again? If I were you, I would strongly reconsider that. Goodies? No. All right. That's an awful lot of random things. How about you pop? And you pop. Before we do anything else. Alright, well, there are more things, but I can't see anything more to shoo. Hello, immediately. Right, restore power to junction. Very well. How does one achieve this grand feat of engineering? Presumably not by doing that. Okay. Well, we'll just slot the batteries in the wall and see what happens.
Power restored to east generator.
Uh-huh. Are there more batteries like that around here? Because if it's just slotting the batteries into the wall, then frankly that's a puzzle that even I can do with relative ease. Okay, 2 batteries.
Power restored to central generator.
And that one leads to where?
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to West generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether.
Am I about to be sucked up into those? Yes. Yes, I am.
Janet, Isaac. Power is slowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site's just up ahead. Make us whole.
Make us whole. I'm still evil, in case you didn't know. Thank you, Nicole. I was still a bit confused by that. Alright, and we just need to, not be chopped into tiny screaming pieces by the spinning fan blades. Bill Olsen donates $5 to say, "Hey Arch, funny short today. Also, how much for you to play Metroid Fusion? It's a Game Boy Advance game, should only take a few hours to beat. Is that the one that made Kyle quit it in screaming rage over its puzzles?" I think we're gonna have to be like, it's gonna have to be a PC game. You can shame me into playing most things, but it's gonna have to be on PC, I believe. Because, anything that's gonna require emulators or such nonsense is gonna be a little bit too complicated for me, boomery mind. Oh, hi there. I thought you were a wall vagina for a moment. You were not.
Heresy's the question.
Right, I suppose we're just gonna continue up. Oh, hey. Let's pull that. I have somewhat lost track of where I am supposed to be heading. That's down. So that has got to be up. Ah, logic. One of my strong points, absolutely. One of these days, that's going to be a wall of vagina, and I'm going to be covered in spikes before I really know what actually happened to me.
I have lost.
Alright, continuing up. Video game really wants me to fuck up one of these and be turned into mincemeat, it feels like. Alright, I haven't fucked up so far. Oh, goodies. Aha! Simple Dimple. Nitro donates $20. Thank you very much. And says the basic idea is giant necromorph is Moon. Moon makes markers and flings into space. Markers inspire evolution of life. Markers corrupt minds and provide free energy. Life uses free energy and makes a giant necromorph. Repeat. Aha. So basically, it's cum. It's interdimensional cum. Flung out into space by planet-sized cum producers. And we're currently being pollinated. Ooh. Okay. Where am I and where is the enemy? Oh, God. Isaac. Oh, Bob. Hi, Bob. I didn't see you there. Here. Be on fire for a bit. I need to switch out my weaponry. Oh, God. You too, Bob. Oh, right. We definitely don't want that to happen near the giant thingity-bob, do we? You dead, Bob? You're dead. Good. As always, Bob, you were a disappointment today as well. So this is cum. Human-crafted cum, artificial cum, but cum nevertheless. Alright, well, let's Let's just push Bob over into a corner so that Bob doesn't come back. He is a disappointment, but I'd rather not deal with too many Bobs at a time. You know, 1 Bob is alright, 2 Bobs might be annoying, 3 Bobs, go. Now it's turning into a family Christmas with your more uncomfortable cousins, doesn't it? Yeah, we wouldn't want that. Not for any length of time, anyways. Makes sense, though. Humanity's doom will be sperm. That seems to be the case with a lot of sci-fi, doesn't it? I mean, wow, 5 fucking pancakes in 1 container? Jesus Christ, what is this, Christmas? Oh, it depends. Are there any actual, like, things left in the video game? Are there any benches left in the video game? Or are we now at the point where there are no benches anymore? There's a shop over there, but shop and a bench are 2 different things. Aliens as well, that's basically cum, right? Because they impregnate you via their throat. And then you burst out with babies of them. Here as well, you have giant moon-sized organisms that fire their sperm out into the galaxy to impregnate intelligent species and have them craft more cum and then eventually return to the orifice that spawned them. It all comes back to sperm, doesn't it? Sperm, sperm. Oceans of sperm. Oceans of world-ending sperm. This is why porn actress is like the bravest of occupations, okay? Because your professional job is to be a cum receptacle. And as we have now clearly established, cum is one of the most lethal substances in the galaxy. Thus, being somebody who is around cum all the time has got to be a pretty tough cookie, right? I feel like I may be making 1 or 2 minor leaps of logic, but, you know, fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta go all in on the joke. You just gotta really immerse yourself, bukkake yourself with whatever you are currently speaking about, yes. A splonk. Burn, baby, burn. Did that not do the thing? That did not do the thing. Okay. Right. Where is the other postula I need to sploosh? You know, this is kind of making me want a mining game. I don't know, we need more games like that. More games like Oxygen Not Included and stuff. Oxygen Not Included would be a fantastic... thing to do a crossover with Dead Space. Okay, hear me out. Like, you're digging through the planet side necromorph, right? The music suddenly took a turn. You're digging through the planet-sized necromorph for resources, of course, as you do. You know, algae, etc. And occasionally it'll spawn little necromorphs that'll, you know, flood into your colony and be all mean and shit. That'd be great. I think that would be a wonderful piece of DLC. You know, for the kids. And hey, it would make a bit of sense as well, because apparently, as far as I've heard, the creators of Oxygen Not Included have been bought by Tencent. So, you know, having a little bit of alien infiltration and general issue corruption in their game would be appropriate, as they've already got alien corruption in their... Hello, I remember you. In their head offices now as well. Are you now burning to death? Ah, there we go. And then the little body parts and a bit of fire. Right. Well done. Charred grilled, one might even say. I think it'd be appropriate. But man, like a large-scale strategy game where you like run like a planet cracker and you've got to establish like massive-ass mining operation stuff would be fun. Like honestly, genuinely, a horror game. Oh, hello, hello. Ah, damn it! I need to stamp you before you turn into an echo more. Never mind that. A large-scale horror game where you actually need to run like the strategic response to an outbreak like this would be fun, whilst keeping off production quotas, of course. Otherwise, you're gonna get fired. Like, yes, you defeated the zombie outbreak, but did you increase our quarterly earnings? No? GTFO. That'd be funny. Boom, boom. Ah, yes. Continued long-term exposure to the space sperm. My head swims every time I see it. Almost as if being underwater or under some other foul-smelling liquid. Right. Duh. Chief Mining Operations Person, why did you design this track to need like 75 different doorways to open one at a time? Well, I thought it would add to the suspense of the transportation. Who's suspense exactly? Oh, you don't know him. He's some guy named Isaac. It'll all make sense later, trust me. It'll force him to run a couple of errands around the place. Little vagina painted on the walls, of course. I mean, I suppose they could be airlocks. That makes a certain amount of sense.
You're almost there, Isaac.
Especially as we are now outside. Wide open spaces. Most video... Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Ew, hello. Yeah, I was about to say wide open spaces. Most video games teach me that that's a bad thing. Gosh darn. I'm stuck again. Please open the next fucking door. Trying. I actually feel as if the undead should be being a little bit more nice to me. Like, I'm doing this to help them out. You'd think they'd be a little bit less, you know, aggressively resisting me. Like, we really want you to do this, Isaac. You need to make us whole, Isaac. Yeah, then stop fucking throwing random shit at me, would you? Like, no. If we did that, it would be obvious that you're actually helping us. Oh, no, we wouldn't want to make that obvious now, would we? Okay. Giant pulsating tentacle thing. Where is your soft and squishy spot? Where is your giant soft and squishy spot? Luckily, there's an atmosphere on this planet. I'm confused as to why and how, but there is. Which also makes me further question the existence of all of those airlocks, but oh well. Marker, please, come on, help me out here. Give me, like, bat vision or something. You know, in the Batman games where you can turn on your hood and it shows you where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to shoot. Gosh darn it. What am I supposed to shoot? You know, you'd think I could just hack my way through this, but, no such luck. Video game, video game, video game, video game. Where did you hide the orange thing? We made everything orange, Isaac. It's a form of camouflage. A fairly fucking effective one, too. I don't need to... No, I don't need to go back inside because the back inside is locked. Aha! There you are, you hidey little bitch. There. You Kagini.
I have lost.
Oh, excuse me a moment. I'm being so ever so rudely interrupted by the enemy. Burn, baby, burn, burn, baby, burn. You Kagini says you should consider getting Deep Rock Galactic and forcing others to play with you. Dwarves, firepower, alien bugs, mining robots, plagues. I did not like Deep Rock Galactic. I've tried it. I was not a fan. Like, it's too circular. Like, you pretty much do the same thing, and then you go off and you do the same thing again. I'm like, eh. You stuck. Oh, well, that's fucking tragic. Here, have this.
Fire is the answer.
That should make you feel happier. Gosh. That should make you feel happier. I get bored very easily in games where you could do basically the same thing over and over again. Like, I need to be able to hit the random button and do something weird and stupid every 4 or 5 minutes. Otherwise, my extraordinarily limited attention span will simply collapse entirely. And you wouldn't want that.
Please, Isaac, the hive mind is coming.
Whoa, hi there. Baby. Oh, there you are. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, that was sudden and unfortunate. Ow. F. Burn, little baby. How are you not dead? Oh. This is not the time for a text log, I'm afraid, video game. This is really not the time for a text log. There better be some health in these containers. Or in these bodies. Either or. Alright. Did you give me some health? I sort of kind of hope you did. You did. Oh boy, not as much health as I was hoping for, but health is health, isn't it? The Real Hallucinator says, no, that was Mr. Prime and his kibs. We all know women can't solve puzzles. You can literally search play Metroid Fusion and use online emulators. I understand it. You cannot be. I understand if you cannot be bothered though. Yes, anything that requires emulators is probably a little bit beyond. Ah, you idiot. God damn it. Immediate ability. I do hate those little whippy thingies because I don't seem to be able to avoid them much. There you go. Now, whether my lack of ability to avoid them has to do with the fact that they pop out of the ground and instantly hit you in the face, or simply due to my lack of ability to carry out gameplay, that depends. Oh. Gosh darn it. So many of you. Almost as if this is like the final section of the video game or something. I mean, considering I'm about to fight the big bad, I'm presuming it might actually be the final section of the video game. Ah, boy. How much health do I have? Nothing, I guess. Yep, nothing. Okay, well, this is gonna work out swell. There wouldn't be, you know, a save point or something, would there? Wouldn't there be? I mean, I feel like I deserve a save point or something. No? No, really.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Butter my biscuit, I suppose. Christopher Stone donates $10. Thank you very much. To say, love your continued content production. Watching your channel grow from only one of my lord to what it is today has been wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for watching. It has been a wacky ride. Right. Put the thing on the rock. And then everything will be fine. There will be no need to fight a planet-sized monster or anything, I'm sure. Or the hide-splitting migraine that always follows hiccups whenever my worldfriend? That's a combination of wife and girlfriend.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
I never believed in you. Not for a second. You evil bitch aberration.
We are
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
Well, at least my death will be swift, I suppose.
The payload. I'll restart the tether. Buy us time.
What? Again? Huh? Reactivate the tether. I thought I just goddamn did that.
Error. Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
I can.
Go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Rig-link override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end.
Wee. Excuse me.
Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer.
Service guarantees citizenship.
It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Uh-huh. Oh no. It's the COVID vaccine. That joke will be dated really quickly, but trust me, if you were around at the time, you'd understand. Well done, motherfucking done. She was actually dead this whole time.
That scientist from hydroponics. You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you. Jacob. No.
No.
No, she can't be. What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
No. It's over. We're whole again.
For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No! Enough people have died!
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
It's better this way, Isaac.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic will drops, all this will be buried. Just like EarthGov wanted.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe locations.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. I don't really see any particular reason to object to what's going on here. This seems fine to me.
The shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
Huh, I was expecting a boss fight, though. I guess not. I guess the boss fight is going to be her? Bearing in mind the sheer quantity of things I've blasted apart with industrial mining equipment, I feel like a tiny girl with a pistol is not really going to be quite the challenge the video game might intend it to be, but... Oh boy, okay, well never mind, I am being loaded for fucking bear. Right, there's something coming up around the corner. All that we're needing now is a stasis station, and we're, Alright, yeah, so nice long corridor filled with lockers and ammunition. And an autosave point behind me. And, yep, there's the bench. Okay, is there a stasis station around the corner too? There's a shop, though. Yeah, I don't trust you. I don't think so. No, I really don't think so. Okay. Alright, well, let's get the upgrades going. Suits. Pretty upgraded. Plasma cutters. With a reload speed, but I couldn't care less, honestly. Ripper's pretty upgraded. Flamethrower's pretty upgraded. Contact beam. Yeah, honestly, most of the things I give a shit about are pretty much max, so... What was that? Capacity? I don't really care. Duration, I guess, is nice. And what? Duration of the stasis? Yeah, why not? Colonel Illustrated, doing us $5 to say, take a moment to read through the first letter of each chapter in the game in a bit. There's a hidden message from the devs there. Oh, yeah. I will endeavor to try and remember that. Sell that. I mean, the planet's atmosphere is apparently breathable, which is remarkable, everything considered. And seeing as we've got to be near the end now, right? And since we're going to probably be doing some boss fighty shit in a moment... 5,000 for two. Like, I feel like the 1-packs are better value. Treasure. That's a Ripper upgrade. Well, I don't need the Ripper upgrade anytime soon, so that's fine. Yeah, like, the other heals are just better value, but I suppose it's because you don't have inventory space, and that's why it's kind of like, oh yeah, bring this one, because it's... Oh! Because it takes less space. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, well... Let's buy... like 6 heal packs. Right, that should keep us pretty fucking good, I'd think. Let's save. Anything I lack in ammo? I got 80 shots for that. I mean, the flamethrower, for instance, not botless weapon. Yeah, I should have more than enough of everything. Reach the landing pad. Aye, aye, Captain. Ooh, rocks.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
You're about to be a pancake, Daniels. Use your stasis generator, you dumb oaf. Just go like, woo. Ah, there's the last boss. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, Daniels. You deserved better. But now your little Neku is breaku. Or alternatively... Isaac, please, I don't want to be a pancake. Oh, shit. Well... And thus the pancake she became. Oh, wow, even more goodies strewn about the floor. Okay, so... They want to make sure I'm not going to be running out of ammo here anytime soon. Yep. Can't go for the shuttle. You are indeed rather large. Is that a series of weak spots I see glowing right there, though? I believe they are. You're not supposed to shoot me. God damn it, I'm enormous. Come on, you're wasting your ammunition. I'm huge. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh Jesus, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh Jesus, okay. Well, that was a lot. Whoa, okay, alright, what was that? Oh, that was a tentacle, okay. Stop doing that, I don't like it when you do that. I'm guessing those are like mines or something. Ooh. Oh boy, well there's a lot of ammo here. You know, maybe this will be better. Oh boy, how about you just kind of fall down dead? Right, okay, that's probably stage 1. Let's heal up. Come on, you little necromorphs. You can't touch me. I'm Sir Isaac Clarke. I've got a laser gun. Grab whatever ammo I can. Come on, you gotta regenerate your glowing fuck me spots. Otherwise, I cannot do harm to you. Ooh.
Service guaranteed citizenship.
Whoop. There we go. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Well, that complicates matters, because now I got nowhere to dodge. Oh, boy. There we go. Right, if you could not do that anymore, because I'd rather have the entire arena's worth of space. Oh. Oh, wow, that's an even smaller area of space. Huh. How downright unfortunate. Ow. Left, right, left, right. Ow. Did you give me any health per chance? Oh gosh darn it. Wait, what if I... That's not gonna do. Ooh, diddly dick is it? Ow. Not acid. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, right. One to the side. One to the other side. One to the other side again. And another one over there. And so the days go past. Until it opens its bow again. There you go. Seriously, that does nothing to you? No. I mean, I would have been a little bit shocked if it had, frankly. How about... No. No. Oh. I'm very glad that it doesn't simply, just, use the other two tentacles to sweep my fucking ass off the platform, because, I mean, I wouldn't be able to dodge that. So I'm very grateful that it is being so cooperative. Ah, there we go. I shouldn't have opened my big, fat, stupid mouth, should I? Oh, hello. Annoying fuck me spot. Ow, why? Eat laser beams of death and destruction, stupid giant earthworm thing. And thus you too grow to be a victim of Isaac Clarke's unfathomable power. Oh. And thus the planet-sized necromorph dies, killed by a fucking mining laser. I really feel like this universe doesn't necessarily have that much to fear from the necromorphs. Speaking of fear from the necromorphs, I can't help but notice that Daniels' flattened pancake form is, bit have disappeared. Daniels? Daniels? Daniels, I'd just grown to like you. I'd just grown to appreciate your company. And now apparently you've been wiped from the video game. Leave the planet. Shouldn't I, maybe deal with that first?
Lost. Shit.
No? We're just gonna leave that there, are we? Oh, apparently we are. Okay. Well, I'd say that if the necromorph wasn't already dead, it would be by now. I suppose that deals with the marker, I guess. Fair enough.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Silence, woman. Oh, great. I see. I'm thinking that Nicole was evil. I'm fairly certain Nicole was probably the bad guy in this. Yep. I'm pretty sure Nicole was the monster all along. And the best course of action would have been to simply eradicate her first and foremost and leave the poor little innocent necromorphs alone. The poor little necromorphs. They did nothing wrong. They did not. They really did not. I feel as if watching the credits at times 16 speed somewhat defeats the purpose. Still, that is quite a lot of people. I wonder if this is the remake cast or the original cast. I would presume remake. Wait, is that just going to keep scrolling forever? Okay, well. So, that was Dead Space then. Coronor donates 15 Norwegian kroners to say any plans on playing Stellaris? Not in the immediate future, no. I've heard very bad things about Stellaris. Very, very bad things about Stellaris. I myself am not a fan of the changes they did to it either. That was years ago though, so I have no idea what kind of state Stellaris is in today. Not the faintest, nor am I necessarily overly interested in finding out either. So, not in the immediate time being. Right, that was Dead Space then. Pretty good, honestly. I liked it. Oh, that was an enjoyable game experience, really. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints, frankly. If at all. I suppose, like people said, that it isn't necessarily all that scary. And it isn't. It isn't all that scary. In fact, once you get past the initial, like, frights, I don't think there's a whole lot of scary things in the game. I mean, I guess you could argue jump scares, but the jump scares themselves are fairly predictable. And the game kind of gets you on guard for the jump scares, so it's not really very bad. You also get a lot of good weapons. Like, the weapons feel good. There's a couple of them that I really don't like at all, but some of them are great too. The upgrade system is really nice. I'm not... Like, the whole upgrading things to make them useful, I'm not the biggest fan of, because it in essence means that once you pick up a new gun, it's probably going to be way shitter than the gun you already have, which is not great, and then you're going to have to invest a lot of pancakes into making the new gun anywhere remotely useful compared to the old guns, which... Yeah, again, not perfect, but it works out fairly well, no doubt about it. The story as well is perhaps a pinch on the predictable side. You know, when and where bosses will arrive, for example, are not exactly difficult to guess. It's very, very predictable, in fact. The general story beats are a bit derpy. I think they could have done a much better job if they had introduced you to... like Nicole a lot earlier, I think. See, this is always my complaint with this games. You need to way more time to build a relationship with the characters, and in a way that doesn't make them feel distant. Like, Black Ball dude, Hammond, I think his name was. He just demonstrates the fact that he's a complete and utter tard time and time and time and time again. He's just actually an enormous, massive, waffling idiot, and that's all he is. 50,000 credits awarded, whatever that is. 10 power nodes awarded. Text logs awarded. Advanced Soldier Rig level 6 suit unlocked. I've unlocked New Game Plus. Ooh. There is a little bit of woke in there. There's a couple of, like, gay characters that are just randomly popping. It's like, oh, God, I can't believe you reminded me of my gay lover. Like, yeah, you're gay lover, of course, natürlich. Why wouldn't you be? The capitalism is... This is a capitalist system scrawled on the wall. That's a bit dumb as well, but it's like, there's minor things. Nicole being up-aged from looking 20 to looking like 50 is a bit dumb as well. Not a massive fan of that. The necromorphs as an enemy are pretty cute. Again, I love the idea that you've got to shoot for like specific bits and bobs to kill them. And at the time, that would have been revolutionary, absolutely. And it adds in a bit of like tension to the situation because you've got to aim, you know? That adds tension. Now, I'm actually a little bit surprised by myself by how quickly I managed to get untensed by the game and how quickly the enemies just became enemies. But it's kind of like I've always said. If you give me a weapon in games like these, everything gets a lot less scary immediately because I am then capable. I am able to actually, you know, engage the enemies and kill them effectively. And once you've murdered your first 24 necromorphs, the rest become pretty much just hit point pools to be carved up, you know? So yeah, I would agree, it's not particularly scary. It's got a nice atmosphere, though, and it definitely does keep you on your toes as well. Like, there are plenty of ambushes as well, and the game doesn't overstay its welcome on any one tactic, which I quite like. Like, frequently, it will ambush your ass, and I imagine a lot of people fall prey to that in the first section in particular, where they do it quite a lot, but then they ease up on that, and throw a few curveballs here and there. Like, it never ambushed me at a station, for example, which I was kind of expecting them to do. And it threw in constantly a couple more enemies here and there as well, like the dudes that turn into, like, bits and pieces when they die, or Bob, who is absolutely worthless, or the spitting necromorphs and the babies, etc. A good amount of enemy variety. Honestly, I have very few complaints. It was
Fire is the answer.
It was an excellent little video game, and no doubt about it. Real Horse Lady donates $2 to say, what game is next for you? Well, let's see. What is next now? So I'll be gone next week, all next week. I might do a one-off stream. Read the first letter of each mission. Yeah, alright, that was the thing, right. How do you do that, even? How do you do that? Let me look it up. Dead Space chapter titles. New arrivals, environmental hazard. That's not in order, is it? No, not at all. The chapters of Dead Space. Video game, why are you making this difficult for me?
I have lost. Shit.
Yeah, okay, I saw it. The chapter titles, if you take the first letter of each chapter, it reads, Nicole is dead. Yep. Yep. That was... Yep. I mean, that was pretty obvious by the end. So that's why she could interact with the consoles then. So the reason why Nicole could interact with consoles and shit is because that was actually the lady from Hydroponics, as Daniels explained. Alright, okay, that makes a lot more sense now, yeah. That is, makes a lot more sense now, indeed. A very nice video game. But yes, what is next? I might do a one-off stream this week of another little game that came out recently. Nuclear Option, I think, because it looks kind of interesting. So I might do a one-off on that. After that, I think I'm going to do Empire Total War 2, which is a very large-scale mod for Empire Total War, which it looks really kind of cool, and I wanted to do a little bit of Total War games after Pharaoh turned out to be a bit of a big, fat, massive flop. So I think I'll do that. And I do need to do a second Terra Invicta campaign as well. There is also Galactic Civilization, which I need to do, because Galactic Civilization comes out tomorrow, I believe. But seeing as I'm going on vacation the day after, then again, that would leave me with potentially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday. If I did like 4 streams in a row, could I beat a campaign in that time for that one? Hold on, let me check something. Let me check a thing first before I comment on that. Because I think... Yes. Alright, so Kibbs got a sponsorship thing deal with Stardox, and he's going to do another one on the 19th, and I don't want to be streaming at the same time with him then, because that'll damage his audience, and if he's getting a sponsorship for it, then that means that the sponsors are going to want a certain viewership retention, etc., so I don't want to be butting in on that, obviously. Basic human niceties and all of that. So we're probably going to do that after or before Empire. Not sure. Not sure when I was sure. I guess like the Empire mod is always going to be there. It's not exactly hot news or anything, so we might do Galciv first then. And then Empire. And then Terra Invicta. That'll probably be the general idea of it. Then we'll see if we can open up another slot for a horror game, which we'll see. I'll need to come up with some way to do like a breakdown of what people want for that. What I'll probably do is I'll set up a portion of the Discord server, and then I'll start handing out invites for that in the streams where people can go and discuss that for a little while. And once people have come up with what kind of a horror game they want to see next, then I'll start a fund for it. That seems reasonable, I think. William Jeffrey has been a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, sir, for your generous support. If you're interested in any more action horror games, I recommend Resident Evil 4 OG or Remake, RE2 Remake, Dead Space 2, or The Evil Within 1 and 2. I'm probably going to wait for Dead Space 2 Remake, since I'm sure they're working on that now, because, you know, this was a massive success, so I'm almost certain they're going to do that. FNAF, not a chance on your fucking life, mate. God, I cannot handle jump scares. I'll play Security Breach, I guess, because that one doesn't have that many jump scares. But no, like, FNAF hard no. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, I would not be able to. I would actually become catatonic within, like, the first hour or so out of either frustration or scared. One out of two. Like, Jesus. It would be awful. It would be unironically awful. But Resident Evil, Dead Space, again, we're gonna wait for remake there. Dead Space 2 New Game Plus. I don't have any particular plans for it, but, you know, if you want to fund that too, I wouldn't mind, I guess.
Service guaranteed.
Would you really be interested in watching the same game again, though? Huh. So I'll probably do it like that, where like people can discuss what they want for the horror game, and then we'll make a poll of it, and then we'll do a fund of it. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Desert Hamster donates 100 RSDs, Rasputin's douchebags, I guess. Please stream when Kibbs has his sponsorship! Exclamation mark. No, we wouldn't do that. I mean, that's not a nice thing to do. Like, see, here's the thing. I know, of course. Oh, wait, can I, is there, oh no, it's just back here. For a moment there, I was like, wait, there's something else in the game? No, you're just back here again before the boss fight. Okay, right, fair enough. Because I would cannibalize a fair bit of Kibbs' viewers. And again, if you're doing a sponsorship, then undoubtedly the person giving the sponsorship is going to want a certain return on their investment. Of course, so that would be silly. and just unduly cruel. The real Hofstadter donates $5 say, I'll be interested, I'm presuming, in your Galaxy playthrough. You do great game reviews and playthroughs and have saved me a bunch and given me many good titles. Well, I'm very glad to hear it, Holstnater. We will be doing that. I guess we'll probably do that before Empire then. Because that... Well, what's that? Like a Galaxy playthrough... That could only be like a few streams, right? I don't know. I'll clarify with Kibbs, because maybe we could squeeze it in this week, but I doubt it. The Holstnet also donates $2 to ask Claws of the Eagle reboot when? When Biden is not in office. Let's put it like that. When YouTube has something else to worry about, we'll consider that.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Alright. Was that everything? Yes, I believe it was. Okay, well, that was a very short stream. Could probably have soldiered on the last one, but that would have been like a 7-hour stream, so meh. Alright, I will wrap it up there then. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for your continued patronage and your many donations as we've completed Dead Space now. And I'll set up some sort of discussion forums for the horror game stuff, because that seems like the fairest way to do so, in my opinion. Until next time, have a very good day.